Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? You got Style Tarot back up in the building. Hopefully y'all can hear me. See, we done already had a distraction this morning on the recording. I was good and in the flow and tried to give y'all a little music. You know, the song that was playing just before the song that's on now was Stay Together by Lettucey. Now we're on Brown Sugar. I want some of your brown sugar. And I'm telling you, collective, when I was listening to that We Gonna Stay Together, it's like I almost heard spirit trying to tell me that this is what the karmic was saying to somebody. We gonna stay together. I don't give a damn what you saying. But now we have somebody who still wants some of your brown sugar, collective. Wow, really? Now the light is officially out, y'all. Dang. On the torch, y'all, on the lighter. The last little bitty bit of fire. Oh, I had to turn it up some. Wow. See, sometimes you can't give up, right? I had to turn the flame up. But see, we are approaching that last little bitty bit. Collective, this is somebody who said even if they have an attachment, that's how I'm feeling, y'all. That's what I'm channeling. Let me say my prayer. Holy angels of the white light, my ancestors, my spirit guides, my guardian angels, everybody, thank you for the love, the covering, and the protection. As I channel these messages for the collective, anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. I said, man, that energy the last couple reads, you know, I haven't had an issue with that in a while. You know, and my old phone was kind of doing that. Like I would record record a video and there would be no audio. But at least I could see, depending on your phone, I guess, if you turn your volume all the way up and then now put the phone to your ear, you were still able to hear those messages. Collective, wow, look at spirit. Y'all seen the two decks? Spirit told me to use this one first. And we have Love Bomb. This is somebody who's in the energy right now of love bombing you, collective. They probably about to come in showering you with all kinds of gifts. Intense attention, big gestures fast, over the top affection, too much, too soon, too fake. Too much, too soon, too fake. Collective, first energy out the deck. But we got brother on Spirit Radio right now, which could be, you know, sister. You my brown brother, strong sister. There is no one above you. Hey, that right there. There's no one above you. And they're here for you and they're down for whatever. Even if they got to come in with the love bomb, collective. Wow. Y'all see it. Even if they got to come in love bombing you, that's what they going to do. But look at spirit. This is somebody that you know was a karmic lesson for you. We can't make this shit up, y'all. First card out. It says, tough teacher, painful but necessary, showing you what to release. Learn it so you don't live it again. Yeah, you learned it so that you don't live it again. Bottom of the deck, we have office, politics, energy. Well, damn. Workplace alliances and secrets. Power plays. Smiles in meetings. Whispers in hallways. Protect your reputation. Somebody been trying to protect their reputation, huh? Going around here telling folks, you know, or I don't know, look, smiling in people's face, acting, a certain way. So they've been trying to play, with the people around them that they are cool. But I don't know, is this somebody who's still shedding tears for you? Because I don't know, this is an interesting image. Like the person on the phone, if that's what that is heartbroken. But you could be watching this person go through this heartbreak because they're a karmic lesson for you. If they've been secretly forming alliances with, let's say, people who were against you, right? I mean, this person coming, trying to play chess, but oh my God, it almost looks like Cloak and Dagger, right? Like they over here wearing the cloaks, trying to use the dagger, hiding who they are for real against you. Mm, mm, mm. Just another message for somebody here. Somebody been collaborating with someone else on how to backstab you. And that's why they're a karmic. Fake friends. You see that? Maybe those people they were collaborating with were fake friends. People who were really not their friend. People that were against you. That's what this is giving, collective. Them office politics. Still at the bottom of the deck. People who was over here trying to speak bad on you and they listened. Now they're heartbroken. I'm hearing mental anguish. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, Spirit, I see it. Spill the tea. Spill the tea. That's what we trying to do here. Honest conversation. Safe space to vent. Saying what's been held back. Get it off your chest. Wow. Bottom of the deck. We have breadcrumbs. Y'all see that? Somebody who still may be trying to breadcrumb you, thinking they doing something, right? That's why it's a karmic lesson. This card says minimal effort, just enough to keep you around. Inconsistent contact. You deserve the whole loaf. Yes, you do, collective. But this is somebody who's thinking they're going to breadcrumb you, leaving that trail of hearts for you, huh? Wow. Here we go, collective. Bottom of the second oracle. We have haunted. This is somebody who just may be feeling the side effects now of their actions, collective. Them thinking they could breadcrumb you. This is somebody who's being haunted. Can't stop thinking about the memories, which is why they thinking about coming in to spill some tea. But you deserve better than this, collective. Isn't that what the card said? Wait a minute. It said, wow, no. It We didn't even read the fake friends energy, y'all. But yeah, this is somebody who Spirit said you deserve the whole loaf. You don't deserve this. This person thinking they're gonna get something off their chest because their conscience is eating away at them in this haunted energy. You know this is somebody who gonna keep you in a love triangle, collective. This is somebody who has multiple lovers. They have other choices. There are third parties still around. Mm, mm, mm. Collective. And they talking about they want some of your brown sugar. I have got to see what's on Spirit Radio right now. We have Loving It by Little Brother. I mean, maybe this is someone sees you loving your new life away from them. Because they going through the same shit, just a different day now. You know, maybe they still cutting off that same loaf, huh? That they thought they was going to just give you breadcrumbs of. I don't know, collective. But you know that this is a karmic lesson for you. Spirit did not hesitate. That was quick. This is somebody who's a divination abuser, collective. Wow. Bottom of the deck. And they're also a spiritual hater. But they think they're going to come in bringing a third party. You know, these other choices that they have in their life. Someone who hates on your spirituality. Because, yeah, it was given the energy in the beginning of the read. I kind of lost it that quick. But it was, you know, them linking up with people that didn't like you and listening to them. Remember we said something about that? This is someone who sees you in your divinity, and they could be doing magic right now behind the scenes with this divination abuser. You know, this is somebody who may be a dark warlock collective, if they're a karmic, still in a magician energy, doing spell work, still around those fake friends, huh? That they may be going through some legal issues with? Or is that spiritual court coming in, forcing somebody to now reflect on their actions for choosing those third parties, right? Listening to those other people, speaking ill about you. It makes me want to search the deck to see what that card was that even gave me that energy, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Because, I know I was just channeling, but it was coming from somewhere and then it completely slipped my mind here. Y'all, forgive me. See, yeah, all this energy, the office politics, there it go. You see how I be needing y'all to follow me so y'all can remind me of where I left off? This person who is trying to protect their reputation, now reflecting collective. This card said workplace alliances and secrets, power plays, smiles in meetings, whispers in hallways. Protect your reputation. Somebody who's still thinking they're going to come in breadcrumbing you, collective, which is probably why those legal issues is spiritual court now, being in full effect and telling you that you'll be wasting your time with this one. And that's why they're being forced to reflect. You know that you'll be wasting your time with this one. This is somebody who's stuck where they at. And there really have been no changes. Somebody who could be very limited in their experiences. Take it how it resonates. Because how can you not discern these fake friends, right? It says two-faced company, smiles in public, shade in private, hidden agenda and sabotage. They celebrate you in public and hate you in private. Yeah. Somebody now having to look at themselves wanting to come in and spill some tea. But Spirit said it's going to be a waste of your time, collective, okay? You already know they still in that breadcrumbing energy. But they're in their head, collective. This is somebody who's all up in their head, stressed, overanalyzing, overthinking. How do I get my baby back? And they even creeping on the low, still being sneaky. I think the divine had to step in here with these legal issues. Spiritual court is in session right now. Yes, let me get some tarot on this. This is the T. Spiritual court is in session right now as we speak for somebody. Yes, okay, let's do it. Because I was getting a very interesting message last night with these cards. Let's bring them back. Sturdy. At the bottom of the deck, huh? A strong foundation is the key to success. Are you feeling uncertain about something? Focus on building a solid base in whatever you're working on. It will provide long-term stability. Spirit could be telling them to build their own bridge. But they trying to come back over here to you, collective, and somehow hey, I heard reap the benefits of your blessings. Wow. Creeping, huh, Spirit? They said they want to come back over here where you at, but they can't because spiritual court is in session. Look at the two cards, y'all. We have hope in the reverse, being covered by balance. Yeah, this is somebody who's losing hope because they need to balance themselves. They need to get in balance. And that's what spirit is doing as they reflect. But in their reflection, look at them, they over reflecting, collective. They're over analyzing. Bottom of the deck, openness moment. There's that spilling the tea, right? Now somebody said they ready to have an openness moment. This is the time of openness and new possibilities. Are you ready to embrace them? Stay open to new experiences, and you might find unexpected opportunities. Even though we see the hope in the reverse, it did come out crossing, right? Somebody's trying to still have some hope that they can be open with you. They said maybe if they come in being open. 3 cards, y'all. We done went from 2 to 3. Admiration covered by allure, cherish covered by strength. Wow, y'all. Maybe this is someone who's now feeling drawn to you, collective, with that admiration energy. This allure, cherish says, cherish the beauty that attracts you. Have you been too busy to appreciate the good things around you? Take time to enjoy and value the moments and people that bring you joy. Wow, but see, this person still look like they're an emotional manipulator because there's a rope still tied around that heart of theirs. Uh-huh. Still trying to find the strength, huh? Let's see what the strength card says. It says, you are stronger than you realize. Though the times may be tough, remember that you have the courage and resilience to get through it. Your inner strength will help you overcome all obstacles. That could be spirit telling you to stand in your inner strength. You could be standing in your inner strength because you know this person is still an emotional manipulator that's admiring you. Bottom of the deck, collective. That openness moment, energy. Somebody thinking maybe they should do it, huh? Maybe they should come in and be open and honest with you. Come spill a little bit of tea. They said, let me just come in and keep it 100. That they feeling guilty now, huh? Because wait a minute, weren't we talking about, and I think this was the channeling of somebody being a dark warlock, somebody who cloak and dagger, they were cloaking their energy, somebody who was really against you because they was over here whispering, and was smiling in the meeting and whispering in the hallways. Now they feeling guilty about that, hoping that maybe you'll have some patience, or that could be spirit telling them to be patient, right? Like, look, you gonna have to wait because, wow, union universe covering that could be the divine stepping in, right? Your connection to the universe is stronger than you think. Have you felt disconnected lately? Reconnect with your inner spirit and the world around you. The universe is always guiding you. So, see, this could be somebody who could be feeling like they're being divinely guided now that they're connecting to the universe. They're being divinely guided to come in with this openness moment. But you see, they still creeping. Why are you creeping? Who you hiding from? Are they still hiding from somebody? Because that's what that's kind of giving, right, collective? That's what that's kind of giving. All right, let's do it. This deck has been kind of working for me. I love it. My new tarot deck. Yeah. Is there anything stuck in the box? Okay. I was trying to get it all. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lover's energy, y'all. I can't show it too closely, but y'all see it. The Lovers. Love, harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, strength of two together, deep love, a choice. Now, see, I really think, collective, you just may have a choice between this person who's a divination abuser and someone else. Someone who is having to reflect now, having to look at themselves because they didn't present themselves in the right energy when they had the chance. Collective, why do we have the Strength card coming back out, touching the overthinking energy, the stressed energy? But there's two more cards underneath that, y'all. We have the Six of Cups covered by the Eight of Wands. Wow, this is powerful, collective, because that Six of Cups could be a past life. Someone from the past that could still be sending energy your way in those Eight Wands, hoping that something is working with that strength. Like, hoping that something has an influence. This is somebody who's got a lot of courage, to be sending spell work, huh? Somebody who possibly has a subtle power, because that's what the card says. It says courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, compassion. So, see, yeah, this is somebody from your past who could be sending energy your way and hoping that it has some sort of influence, like something works, because they could still be in this Seven of Cups energy collective. Somebody who is still confused, somebody who does still have other choices. Didn't it say multiple choices? I'm trying to see what card that said. Where we seen that. Mm. Collective. The third party situation. That's where we seen that. This is somebody who could be in the energy of wishful thinking right now. It says opportunities, wishful thinking, choices, illusion, searching for purpose, daydreaming. This could be somebody who's daydreaming about you now, searching for a purpose, confused, because they have all these options and choices, these opportunities. Someone who's not able to see clearly with the illusion of all these opportunities. Maybe that's them daydreaming, right? Like all the possibilities of the things that it could have with you. So they over here sending spell work, trying to see if something's going to work. But this is somebody from your past, a past life, like someone who did this to you in a past life, sent spell work towards you. A divination abuser, someone who I feel like they're not balanced. It says balance is key to a harmonious life. Have you been feeling out of sync? Adjust how you spend your time and energy to ensure you maintain a healthy equilibrium. Somebody's needing to adjust how they spend their time and energy. They over here sending spell work, collective. Now, see, Spirit just gave us a card that still landed on the union universe and the person who's in their head. It's actually two cards, y'all. The person who's in their head. Wow, we have the Hierophant covered by the Six of Swords. That's giving me the energy of divine intervention stepping in and guiding you to move away from somebody because we see they're not in the right energy. They're a divination abuser. They're sending spell work right now to, it looks like, this says a king of, well, this is their energy. The King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Divine intervention, you moving away from a King of Swords. Someone who really didn't operate from emotions because the King of Swords is a head over heart energy. But this could also be someone who's recently separated from someone. I'm just curious. Wow. Yeah, we got Empress energy behind that. Somebody who's recently separated from someone, and that's why they want to come towards you. Because I take it you're the Empress collective. But see, maybe because they just getting out of something else, they don't have much to give. And that could be why they breadcrumbing. They don't have all the things they had once upon a time. Sun energy, y'all. Wow. See, this is all about awakening. This is all about enlightenment. I think this is this person being exposed collective with that sun energy, because we have the Five of Pentacles now at the bottom of the deck, which is giving me the energy of, now that you know what this person was doing, even the spell work, you leaving somebody out in the cold. They've been exposed for doing spell work towards you, being the divination abuser. Now they over here stressed out because spiritual court had to step in here and force this person to go into reflection. They can't come back. I heard it's bittersweet because even this person is shedding a tear, right? It's sad, but I don't know. There's still peace with that flower. I don't know, burning. Like that looked like a flame with leaves. Like it's bittersweet, right? This is somebody you're having to leave out in the cold, collective. And behind that, we have the Nine of Swords. This is somebody who we already see double confirmation of them being stressed. But not only are they stressed, they can't sleep at night. They're possibly experiencing anxiety with this overthinking all in their head. Yeah, that's hella anxiety. And behind that, we have Five of Swords. This is somebody who's stressed out because this could be them actually being defeated now. You being the winner here. But this could also be this person stressed out because they're envying your position. This is somebody who thought they could probably play mind games. We got 5 swords plus these 9 swords. Yes, somebody thought they was going to play these mind games with a whole temperance angel. But that 14, the 9 plus 5 being 14, could be your guardian angels coming through, protecting you from this 5 of swords energy. Somebody who's coming in trying to create upheaval, bringing in conflict. There's, loss, disagreements, competition, defeat, winning at all costs, sneakiness, bullies, theft, abusive relationship. This is somebody who possibly can't sleep at night because they could be either in an abusive relationship or you seeing them as an abusive relationship. Collective, I mean, what more do I need to say, right? It did say they're defeated, but this could be somebody who still feels like they want to win at all costs, even with them being exposed. Mm, mm, mm. Here we go. One more. 2 of Cups. This is somebody who probably wanted to come win at all costs because you have a Two of Cups coming in. But this could also be them now seeing you as a Two of Cups that they betrayed with this Ten of Swords energy coming up behind the Two of Cups. They betrayed you. So that's the reason why they being left out in the cold in those Five of Pentacles. But this is what's keeping them up at night. This is what's got this person not being able to sleep, stressed the hell out because, they on this Five of Pentacles card with someone else. Left out in the cold with a third party, y'all. Collective, let me roll the dice and get up out of here. That's probably why they got a creep. Because they still got these other choices, right? They still got these other options. The office politics, the people who they formed an alliance with that was against you. We have Pluto energy in the reverse, y'all. But see, it kind of looks like it could also be in the upright and crossing. But I feel like I should take it in the reverse. We have the number 2 in the reverse. And we have the star energy in the reverse. Wow. All reversals, collective. What more can I say? This could be somebody who, with this Pluto energy in the reverse, that could be the death energy. But in the reverse, somebody who has not transformed, somebody who is still in a dark energy, somebody who could still have a high priestess in the reverse in their life. But this could also be somebody who's not listening to their intuition because they are in devil energy with the star in the reverse. But with that star energy also being in the reverse, it could also mean that this is somebody who is not balanced, who doesn't have harmony, who doesn't have any, that's not healed. Their hopes and wishes and prayers are not being answered because they're a star in the reverse, collective. Wow. I'm going to have to leave it there. Much love and light. And until the next time, collective, y'all be good to each other now, okay? And don't forget to like the video on your way out and subscribe to the channel, please and thank you. And you already know if you need a reading, my information is down below in the description. Till the next time, namaste.